Hey everybody, I am back with messages for this couple. I'm going to take a look at the energies overall. I felt a suffering, this relationship, this union, this connection. I felt a suffering, like it was a suffering that they had to go through to be together. Um, yeah, it feels that way. I even felt moments when I was saying to myself, why did I get married? Why did I get married? I felt like she was thinking that, like, why did I get married? Type feeling. But it's such a suffering. She makes me feel like there was a suffering to get to this point that she still holds on to. There's a lot of insecurities in the relationship. It could be from both sides, but definitely her side. It's a lot of issues with body image. I can feel all of that. So basically, um, she had to fight to get this relationship to where it's at today. She had to fight for this marriage. She had to fight to keep them together. She had to fight herself to keep this marriage together. She lost a lot of power. She lost a lot of strength. Is this a win? See what I mean? It feels like doomsday. It don't feel like a win. Like, what did you win? Did you win a cheater? I think that she may have won a cheater. I don't understand the fighting and the struggle. I don't know much about her. But it kind of felt like that she was the other woman and she fought for him and she got chosen and she won a cheater. That's how it feels. She said she fought for this relationship. She fought to keep them together. She never gave up on him. She was by his side the whole time. Why do you need to say that if this is your husband? It makes me feel like she was the third party. She made me feel like she was a third party. And she waited and she fought and she went through the trenches. She went through the hurdles, jumped over the hurdles. She went through a lot. She lost a lot of strength and power to get this relationship the way it is today. And she's tired. She's drained. She has a lot of conflict inside of her about her. It's almost like now that you got what you wanted, she's questioning what she went through to do it, to get it, to receive it. Some kind of way she having issues about the way she behaved, the things she did, the things she said. She know what she did. She knows the deceiving thing that she did, said. She knows what part she plays. There's a sneakiness about her that I feel, and she knows it in her heart, and it conflicts her from time to time. So she's still asking for forgiveness for some things, and she's conflicted about her image. She has some insecurities about her body, about her look. Of course, she looks beautiful to me, but it doesn't matter what I think. It only matters what she thinks. She's still trying to get clear about some things in her life. She know her spirit. She know her spirit. She knows she wasn't on the up and up. She knows she wasn't 100%. She knows she wasn't completely righteous. It's something that she's trying to say about herself. She's evaluating herself. Yeah. Something about a third party. I feel like she was the third. It just feels that way. Yeah, it's almost like she's afraid that it may happen to her, or she doesn't believe, or she wants confirmation on why he chose her. This energy makes me feel like she needs to be assured and reassured every day that she's beautiful, that she's loved, that she's chosen, that he really wants to be with her. He really made the right pick. It's some type of hurt that she's holding on. Yeah. Making a full decision to be with this person and still holding on to some hurt and pain about it. It's almost like accusing someone of cheating. That's what it feels like she do. I don't know. So maybe she accusing him of cheating. Maybe she's hoping that he doesn't cheat on her. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's hoping she doesn't reap what she sowed. Maybe she's just afraid of pain. But it's something that is going on that she judged herself on. This is self-judgment. And they haven't got to that peace and balance that marriages get to, that bliss. They're still working on that. They're still fighting through that. She's trying to create love, passion, sexual attraction with him, but there's some mental unhappiness here. There are some things going on in the mind that brings this unhappiness in herself that rolls into the relationship. That's amazing. Huh. I'm tired. I just got drained. I can imagine how he feels. I just got tired. All I just heard was, I am hurt. I'm looking to make sure I don't get hurt. Please don't hurt me. Do you love me? Do you really love me? Are you really sure? Amazing. That's just too much. It's too much work. It's too much pressure. Or maybe she's just fearful of him cheating again or cheating on her. This kind of makes me feel like that couple on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who is that? Cynthia and Mike. Yeah, I don't know his name. That's all she says. Mike. Mike. Okay. Um, there was a moment on that show when I think she knew already, but she had to realize it more that she is about to marry someone who's cheated on their previous relationships. This spirit kind of make me feel like that. I'm afraid you may cheat on me. I'm afraid you may hurt me. I'm afraid you don't love me. Or I'm afraid you're going to do me like you did everybody else. Something that she's fearful of. But at the same time, she fought for this relationship. And now, it's like she's not even enjoying it to the best of her ability. I even got sexual restriction here. Or lack of it. Or hard to perform. Some type of static right there. While she was fighting for this relationship, this partner was unbalanced overall. Everything was jacked up around them. Everything was off in his life, and he was trying to find himself, and he's been having a hard time trying to find himself. His life was upside down. His life was upside down. Did she create a life for him? And he said, yeah, I'll take that one. I can't figure it out. You know, sometimes we do that. Sometimes. But his life was topsy-turvy. Yeah, he didn't want it like that. He was going through some things. Ain't nothing like meeting a man when they going through some things. And you end up being a savior or think you are the savior. And then you get him and he's still going through some things. Let him handle his things and then start the relationship. At least that's what I was told. Yeah, he was having some serious issues. He was trying to find out who he was and who he stand for. Who am I? He was going through a who am I stage, and everything was unbalanced, and he was getting judgment from everywhere, and people was treating him less than kind and unfair. He was having one of those moments. You know how they be sometimes when people talk like this and say, yeah, and they against me and they against me and they talking about me and they judging me and they want me to do more than what I can do and they giving me a hard time. It's usually a person who won't acknowledge their own wrong, won't acknowledge their own stuff. And then another person comes in as an enabler and say, you don't even got to look at it. You don't even have to acknowledge it. All you got to do is be with me. Yeah. He was going through a rough patch. and found peace in this relationship, but didn't find authority. It's like the more he came closer to her and listened to her and believed in her for his life, the more peace he received, the more relaxation he received, the more she strokes him, she stroked his ego, the less authority that he had in himself and in this union. He's definitely not wearing the pants. But he wasn't wearing the pants when she met him. That's what he was about to find out. She came in too quick. It feels like he married the person that was there for him the whole time. It's like he got a little bit of sight. Like I can see a little bit. Who can I marry? Who's the one for me? And I think he just pretty much picked the closest person to him. Like, how can I not pick you? You right there in my face. You right there. Some kind of way he feels like he's not being treated like a man, or he doesn't feel like he has enough authority, enough strength, enough power. He feels unstable in the relationship. He feels like he don't know what to do with her. He tells her, "You're beautiful." I tell you, "You're beautiful." You don't believe it. I need to get power in this relationship. I need to get control. I need to rise up. That don't have nothing to do with her. You had a trouble with rising up before you started to settle. What I mean by settle, settle instead of taking care of your thing. Instead of telling her, "I appreciate your support, but I gotta handle some things. I appreciate your support, but I have to acknowledge some things over here. Still got some debt from a previous relationship." He didn't stand up and tell her that. Like, I got to handle these things. I have to acknowledge some things. I do have to take care of my responsibility. I do have to give this person closure. I do have to respect them. I do owe them. I do have to pay this debt. I do need to take care of some things behind me so that I can move forward. Some of that stuff wasn't done. I got a lot of overlapping and trampling, and I got a lot of that going on. It's messy. But that's what happens when you don't take care of you and don't acknowledge what you need to do, and you try to take the easy way out. And you don't do nothing but come back to it to fix it again. You repeat this over and over again until you do this work. It's somebody, it's something he has to do from the past. It's something going on. Because now he feels the same way he felt before she came in to rescue him or support him, be a sponsor, or be an enabler. Right before that, he's still in the same type of energy. They back. All you got to do is take care of the business this time and heal and grow and make the choice with a clear mind and not just out of sympathy and pity and obligation. Now, one of the worst things I think you can do, one of the worst, is to say that somebody make you weak. That's how I feel too. I feel like he feels this way. That's all I'm getting. I'm unstable. I don't feel strong. I don't feel powerful. I don't feel like I'm in control. I don't feel like I have authority over my life. I don't feel like I have enough strength to go on. I don't feel stable. I don't feel grounded. What? Get it. Do it. Nobody's stopping you. Even she's not stopping you. But her words are so powerful that she has to be careful of her prophetic. Her words are so powerful. The things that she say means a lot to everybody. When she speak, people listen, and he takes her speech as a command when it was just speech. It was just a statement. But her spirit behind the statement is that powerful that he takes it as a command. And that ain't help out. So, will they divorce? They got some possibilities that they could, but as of right now, I'm showing some patience and some tenderness and some kindness for each other. trying to learn tolerance for each other. But the only reason why I say they could is because I don't have them working on the real issues, and I don't have them offering love to the voids and the lack in the relationship. There are some holes in the relationship that's not being filled, and I don't have them working on those important areas. I have them tolerating each other right now because it's like we went through all that. We here, we owe each other type feeling. Well, they start ministry together. Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. Ain't that about something? Ain't that about something? They want to do ministry together. That's how we do though. They want to do ministry. They want to do church. They want to build. They want to be the shepherd. Yeah, they want to. They want it bad. They believe that that will ground out everything. They believe that they're together to do that. They believe that that will bring happiness. They believe that that will take them to the highest point, or a higher level. But you got to deal with some of this deceiving nature first, says the Lord. You got to deal with some of these lies and secrets that you tell yourself. You got to deal with a lot of unfinished business. Yeah, they got the, they want it. They want to build. They definitely want to build. They want to build and don't want to heal. Ah, Lord have mercy. Help us. Not until they deal with some of this stuff. If they do, it's not being offered to them. This ministry is not being offered. This church is not being offered to them. And what does that mean? Your assignment, not now. It's not being offered because you got to deal with this unhealed stuff. You got to deal with these lies and these secrets between the two of you that you keep from everybody else. You got to deal with true love. Not until you receive true love. Not until you truly love yourself. Not until you both truly love each other. Not until unconditional love sets all the way in. But yeah, this is definitely potential pastor and pastor. For some reason, I didn't feel pastor and first lady. I felt pastor and pastor for some reason. Or maybe prophetess and pastor. Maybe something like that. That's the plan. The plan is to build a church. But you might want to take your time because its foundation is shaky. We got to remove these lies and this deceiving spirit. And we don't want you to make the church or create the church or take the church. We want it to be given to you. It's very important. This ministry has to be given to you. And it must be done in unconditional love. And that you both know. That's not something that you need to know. You just need to know how to have that for each other. So, what does that mean? Go on, girl. Start loving yourself, getting secure. Do the things you need to do to make yourself feel 100% woman. Build yourself up. Know that you are who you are. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. And he knows your name. That's what you said. Make sure that you are confident enough in yourself. Make sure that the compliments don't confirm you. Make sure you are the confirmation. You did everything you did. I'm sure that you need to ask for forgiveness for the things that you've done, and you need to release it. And living day to day worried about if somebody is going to hurt you or betray you is not even necessary. You're wasting time. Deal with it when the time comes. You know that he's capable, so you know exactly what temptation to look out for. You pray and you keep walking. Other than that, today, you are in this relationship. You are in this union. And you need to live in the present and experience the love and compassion and chemistry that you always felt that y'all had. And this partner right here needs to take care of their business, and you're going to have to allow them to do it. You're going to have to trust that they can go around the block by themselves, around the prettiest women, or around people who he's attached to, and make it home safely. I think he can make it home safely. I don't know. It just feel like it just kind of feel like you need to trust that he can go to the jungle and make it back. He's a warrior, right? That's what you saw in him. That's why you wanted him. He's a warrior. And it just feels like he needs space to take care of some business, to take care of some, I just heard lineage, to take care of some seeds, to take care of some things, some bloodline stuff. He got to go be Abraham right now. He got to take care of some stuff. And he might make it back, and his shirt might be torn, but he can make it back. He's yours. He'll make it back. And it will actually uplift him, elevate him, and edify him in his personal life. In return, that love can pour over to you, and it could flow, and it could be free. It'll be easier for him to love once he take care of this business. So, yeah, it's amazing. Okay, I wish them the best. All righty, bye bye.